is weakness leaving your body. Choose your pain, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Work like there is someone working 24 hours a day to take it away from you. The only time you should look into someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough. Life is not a competition to measure what we have against others. Envy impoverishes the soul, while compassion enriches the world. When you look into someone else's bowl, it should not be to compare it with your own, but to ensure that they are not left behind. This is when you truly connect with the essence of humanity. A full bowl may be enough to sustain one person, but a shared bowl can save an entire family. When you care, when you ask, do they have enough? You plant the seeds of a fairer world, where kindness bridges divides instead of creating them. Remember, prosperity is not only in what we keep, but in what we are willing to give. And only when everyone has enough can we truly live in a world of abundance and peace. The people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. Keep breaking your heart until it opens. Every person alive hits a crossroads in life when you have to let go of the past and forge ahead into something new. The only sad thing would be clinging to the past once it's out of reach. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality. The things you own end up owning you. Be the person you needed when you were younger. In those early years, there were moments when you might have felt lost, fragile, or forgotten. Questions went unanswered, and pain seemed invisible to those around you. Yet from those moments you learned that care, compassion, and inner strength are the most valuable gifts one person can offer another. Think back to the child you once were. That child didn't need someone perfect. They needed a heart willing to listen, a shoulder to lean on, and a gentle voice that said, "You'll be okay." Now, as you've grown, you have the power to be that person, not just for yourself, but for those who need a light in their lives. By becoming the person you once longed for, you not only heal the past, but create a brighter future. Be the source of inspiration, the strength, and the kindness you once yearned for, so no one has to walk through the shadows alone as you once did. One day, or day one, you decide. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands. A sword can only be formed once it goes into the fire. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. Experience, don't expect. Experience life. Do not carry expectations on how it should be. Given the choice between being right and being kind, choose kind. We often get caught up in the need to prove ourselves right, as if being correct could define our worth. But the truth is, being right might resolve a dispute, while kindness has the power to heal hearts. Winning an argument may bring fleeting satisfaction, but an act of kindness leaves an imprint on someone's heart forever. Kindness is not weakness, nor is it retreat. It is the courageous choice to place compassion above ego, to build bridges instead of walls. You don't always need to be right to be great, but you can always be kind to be memorable. Remember, in the end, what we said or how correct we were will matter little. What will truly count is how we made others feel, loved, respected, and valued. And kindness, more than anything else, is the strength that brings lasting change to the world. Youth is happy because it has the capacity to see beauty. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. The past is just a story we tell ourselves. Honesty without kindness is brutality. Kindness without honesty is manipulation. They've promised that dreams can come true, but forgot to mention that nightmares are dreams too. The trouble is, you think you have time. Time, the silent companion that never stops moving. We live as if each day is an endless resource, as if the moments slipping away carry nothing of value. But in truth, every passing second is a piece of life that can never be reclaimed. Time is not a forever friend, but a quiet teacher, always reminding us that every moment is finite. We delay our dreams, our words of love and meaningful actions, comforting ourselves with the thought, there will be another time. But how many other times are truly left? When you realize that time is not on your side, the things you once deemed important may fade into insignificance, while the things you overlooked reveal themselves as the most precious. Live as if today is everything. Love, act, and cherish what you have right now. For time waits for no one, and the true value of life is only discovered when we cease to squander the moments we're given. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Be not afraid of moving slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. Sometimes a hypocrite is nothing more than a man in the process of changing. Fake love is mighty convincing in a world where real love is mighty rare. Whoever fights can lose. Whoever doesn't fight has already lost. We live longer when we are too busy living. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Giving up often comes not from a lack of ability, but from a lack of faith in one's own journey. Sometimes the darkest moments are a sign that the light is just around the corner. Yet, in their exhaustion and doubt, people often fail to see the spark of hope only a step away. Success is not a straight path. It is a climb filled with challenges. It demands perseverance when no one believes in you, and courage when everything seems to be falling apart. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the summit you so deeply desire. Don't let temporary setbacks deceive you. Don't allow fatigue to make you forget why you began. Because sometimes, with just one more push, you'll break through the final wall, and there you'll find the success you deserve. Remember, the most precious rewards often lie just beyond the point of persistence. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You train people how to treat you, unconsciously or not. When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. If you are unhappy, you are doing doing something wrong. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. To realize that you are not your thoughts is when you begin to awaken spiritually. The world is a tragedy to those who feel, but a comedy to those who think. There are two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. To the indifferent eye, the world is nothing more than a series of random events, devoid of meaning or wonder. But to those who open their hearts and look deeper, the world reveals itself as more vibrant and miraculous than they could ever imagine. Every raindrop that falls, every breath we take, every first light of dawn carries within it a magic that words cannot fully capture. Living as though everything is a miracle is not naivety. It is the acknowledgement that life, with all its imperfections, is still an unparalleled gift. By seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, we uncover meaning in even the smallest moments, and each day becomes a reason to cherish and give thanks. Which path will you choose? To live a cold, unfeeling existence, or to allow yourself to be awed by the miracles that surround you every day? For in truth, the way you perceive the world will ultimately shape the life you lead. Remember when you wanted